Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to be answering a question by one of my viewers. Before we get into this video, subscribe if you haven't already and stay tuned for the information that I'm going to share in this video. So, the question is by someone by the name of Nobility Judah. It's a bit long here, it's talking about a few things and then there's a question at the end, so I'm about to read it, bear with me. My birthday will be this month, and I haven't celebrated my birthday in years, in the sense that I don't throw a party. I did treat myself with food that I like and pretend that my birthday is not the most important thing in the world. I don't care if my loved ones congratulate me on my birthday. The Most High Yah I will then praise, and on my upcoming birthday, and thank Him for my birthday year, and the day I turned a year older. It's my grandma's birthday next month. My family want to organize some kind of brunch at my aunt's house, only I don't want to celebrate the birthday to treat someone like a god. I'm very much in a dilemma. I ask the Most High Yah for help. If anyone has any advice, I'll appreciate it. So that's a great question, and my simple answer would be that I don't see anything wrong with going to brunch with your grandma and family on her birthday. I don't see anything wrong with treating yourself to a good meal on your birthday. I did a little bit of research on the origins of birthdays and certain things, certain paganistic things that people do on birthdays. And then I also observed people of the world, how they celebrate birthdays. Someone that I seen on Instagram, it was their birthday, but before their birthday and after their birthday, they were doing photo shoots, treating themselves out, going to like clubs and different events, and they were like doing the most the whole week of their birthday, not just one day of their birthday. It was literally the whole week of their birthday. They were celebrating, posting pictures, going places, traveling, and they had a cake, they had their friends there. It was to the point where it was like a weekend holiday or something. Like, it lasted for a long time, and you would think that it was some sort of holiday that they were celebrating, but it was just their birthday. And so I looked at that and I said, that's why it's important that us as believers separate ourselves from how the world does things, because that in and of itself is a big issue, especially in the light of the Most High. If we're supposed to conduct ourselves like we are set apart and different from the world, then we mustn't do things like the world. And so I wanted to touch on that form of birthday celebration. I think it becomes an issue because it's almost like self-worship. You're doing all of this celebrating in the name of turning a new age. Wow, you're not acknowledging who your creator is. You're not acknowledging the fact that you're thankful for these years of life, but instead you're just celebrating it like this is your time and it's time for people to praise me because I'm turning another age. I think that that's really worldly, and us as believers should not celebrate our birthday in that way or in that light at all. And anything that says self-worship, anything that looks like self-worship should be avoided, because that's not good according to the Bible. And we are the Most High's. He created us, and so to do all of that is kind of like saying, you know, I'm more important than the one who created me. So to go into more paganistic things, I did a little bit of research, and I'm going to try to show some screenshots on here, but I did a little research, and some of the things that people do while celebrating their birthdays is really paganistic, and it goes back in history. So I researched where the birthday cake came from and the candle lighting, and I found a few things. That there's a goddess by the name of Artemis. It's like a moon god of some sort, and people A long time ago in history, people used to, um, they would make a cake and then they would light it up with candles to make it kind of look like a moon or something, and they would celebrate their god by lighting these candles and eating cake and things of that nature. And I find that very interesting. And then someone in history, I think it was a German guy in Germany, he decided that he was going to do the same thing, instead add the candles on his cake, but add the amount of candles of his age, of the age that he was turning that day. And from then on, a lot of people took after that tradition, and that's basically the origin of birthdays. And so it's like a self-worship thing. One moment they were lighting the candles and making the cake for a god, but then this guy says, you know what, I'm very important. I'm going to do this like they're doing for this god. I'm going to do this except for me. And so that's a very pagan past that especially the birthday cake and the candles have. But then it turned into more so like a self-worship thing, a celebration. He threw a party, and that's what it was like during that time. And so I think people throwing parties, making a birthday cake, and lighting candles, that's all pagan, and I feel like us as believers shouldn't participate in those sorts of things. People have been keeping track of their birthday since before those times, so they definitely kept track of their age. I just think that it's very important not to celebrate to the point to where it becomes a thing of you lifting yourself up and not the Most High. I think if you say, you think, let's say you thank the Most High for all the years of life that He blessed you with, and you make yourself a good meal, or you go out to dinner and you spend a little bit of time with family. Family is like, wow, you're turning this age, thank the Most High, He gave you another year of life, things of that nature. That's a very different way than how people did it back in the day. And it's not to say that you're trying to find a way around it, because there's no scripture that says you can't celebrate your birthday, just like there's not a scripture that really points to people celebrating their birthday. There's not really a lot of that in the Bible, but I do think that self-worship nowadays is a thing, and we have to steer clear of that sort of thing. And so your family want to organize some kind of brunch at your aunt's house, and I don't think that's a big deal at all. Just eating and hanging out with family. That's definitely a whole lot different than how a lot of the world do things. So I think as long as we keep ourselves set apart from the world and stay away from pagan traditions and pagan ways, that is no big deal. Just make sure that you show your gratitude to the Most High. Most importantly, thank Him for all the years of life that He's given you. Show your appreciation. Acknowledge that. Let people know that you were thankful to the Most High Yah for all of the years that He's given you and that He's blessed you with. And with that, and keeping things on a moderate level, not going above and beyond and doing too much on your birthday, I think that it's fine. There are other people with different beliefs, and I would just say to do your own research. And if you find something that I don't know, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm always learning. I'm still young, so I have plenty of time to learn more and do more research. But this is just my take on it. As I said before, there's no scripture that says you can't celebrate your birthday. And I think removing that word celebration altogether, we should do. But there's no scripture that says we can't acknowledge the fact that we're turning another age and, eat a good meal, hang out with family. There's not a scripture that even mentions anything about that being wrong. So, like I said, if this video was just completely false based on some research that you all did, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you all have any other questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to do a video. With that being said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.